Boogie Wonderland.
And that's Vincent. Way to start out, Chief. Welcome to the Faith and Tandem podcast. Vincent's an idiot.
That's a great song.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind & Fire.
I straight never heard it.
Oh my gosh, I have it on album. I have the record of it. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Boogie Wonderland.
So thanks for joining us. We are coming to you after day one of Fayetteville ComicCon.
Yay.
And we're sitting around playing Dragon Ball Z as soon as Vincent puts his phone down.
I picked my characters. Hold on, I gotta make my freezer gold.
Yeah. You gotta,
They have to match.
So anyway, we just finished day one of Fayetteville ComicCon. Looking forward to going back tomorrow. I didn't get to stick around as much today as I'd like. Unfortunately, I had to officiate a wedding. Not unfortunate for the wedding.
I would normally say boo, but I actually like DJ.
Yeah, I love DJ. DJ is one of my friends, one of my co-pastors, kid that used to be in my youth group, and now he's, like a grown-up. An adult. And so had the honor of officiating their wedding today. And, if I have to miss a wedding, a big Comic-Con day for anybody, it's a good cause there. But, so, how was the show for you today, Vincent?
It was good. It was a little slow today.
It is a Friday. Wait, I was about to say it's a Friday, but no, it's not.
No, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
A lot of people just aren't buying things, which was fine. I mean, that was a general consensus over kind of everywhere. I talked to several people, and they're like, yeah, people aren't buying stuff. They're looking, and they're finding interest, but they're just not buying things, which is fine. I mean, you can look, and it's great for publicity and networking. So I did get to talk to a lot of people. I pressed A.
Dragon Ball's being slow.
I was about to say, I did what I had to do. Yeah, so, yeah, it was good.
Which, we say it was a slow day, but, did I get Yamcha? Dang it. Against Lord Beerus. That's just wonderful.
Yay! Kitty!
But he's at Fayetteville ComicCon, by the way.
Who, Lord Beerus?
Yeah, Lord Beerus is at Fayetteville ComicCon.
I don't know this show enough to watch that.
No, but no, Lord Beerus he's strong enough that he could throat punch Goku once and kill him.
Yay.
At his most powerful. He's training Goku and Vegeta now to, be better.
One day I will get into Super.
Yeah, Super is really good. But saying that, there are a lot of Dragon Ball Z voice actors at the show with us this weekend. Android 18, Young Trunks, Future Mai, and Lord Beerus.
That's rude.
Cell are all there. But we're I don't know. That's one of the things about when we say a show is slow. It really is super relative. Because even though today was a slow day, in some senses today was more successful for us today than all 3 days of Conapalooza last week. So it's super relative to the crowd and what you're going for. In the end game, what we're doing at a show every time, the goal is just to be able to talk to people and minister to people. So regardless of how many people buy stuff, we still get that opportunity. So how's it feel to be getting owned by Yamcha, though? Oh. I just took down 2 of your people with Yamcha.
I don't play this game, and it's on Xbox.
Wham.
I don't know these buttons.
Every game console has 4 buttons.
Every game console has 4 buttons, but all the game consoles do different things.
It's the same layout on here and PlayStation. Shut your mouth.
I've been playing Zelda like it's going out of style, and Mario.
Excuses.
It's not excuses. I'm just telling you what I play.
But yeah. So no, Fayetteville has been good for us today. What was your favorite thing you had happen?
I think we saw a really good. I'm gonna say this because I always say Black Panther, but we had a really good. There was a really good T'Challa and Eric Killmonger there, and I
did see the Killmonger.
Yeah, they're from Raleigh, I believe. So home out to Oak City, and I don't know what I just did. Sorry, we're playing. Okay.
For me, I had a lot of. I was only there until 1:00 today, but I had a lot of people come by the booth beforehand. We had a Lutheran pastor friend from
Wilson,
who was really encouraging to talk to, and he actually, told us that he did a Comicon at his church, which that's goal. That's pastoral goals for me. I want to have a Comicon at my church. You should have a Comicon at your church.
No, thank you.
Why?
That's too much.
What?
Too much organization. You don't understand me.
If I organize it, will you do it?
Yeah, sure. Try calling all those people.
No, just let us use the building.
Oh, yeah?
I could put a Comic-Con together.
Okay.
You let us the building. I'll do that.
Yeah, we can get the building. That's not a problem.
But our Lutheran pastor friend from Wilson, it was really cool to talk to today. Let's see. My friends Heavenly and Guy came by, and they were very encouraging. And Therese, Dawn, who I pretty much only see at Comic-Cons these days. And we just had a lot of cool people. Rick came by, who does a Faith and Fandom study at his church in Ashboro. And he came by and told us that he was doing book 2 now with his church. So that was really cool and really encouraging. Rick Davis.
Oddish. Dang it.
Your phone's out, kid. Sorry, fan. I'll plug you in.
Every single time I try to catch an Oddish or a Magic Carp today, my phone has died. Mind you, I don't need any Oddishes. I just like them.
But, sorry, random bursts of Pokemon and otherwise conversation. But no, for me, always Comic-Con's the best part are the people. And
do you get Piccolo's other outfit?
No, not in this one. But we had a lot of good interactions with people. We had some people that were excited about books that came back for new books. We had people that, Andy Field, friend of ours, who is a voice actor for Five Nights at Freddy's, and he's in the next Avengers movie, and he's in the last season of Walking Dead.
Is it on their last season?
What?
Walking Dead?
No, on the previous season.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's the last season and he's going to be on that.
No, he was in the previous. He was in the previous season.
I stopped watching.
Yeah, I get that, and I don't blame you.
One day I'll pick it back up because I want to finish the story, and it seems interesting from the previews I've seen. But okay, never mind.
So far, nothing has taken place that wasn't in the books.
Oh.
Not really, but after this season, they're going off in a different direction.
Aren't they combining Fear of the Walking Dead?
No, there's one crossover, and the crossover was just that Morgan went to Fear the Walking Dead.
Boo. Okay.
So there's that.
That show's good.
I've never watched that.
I like it.
I didn't care enough.
That's you.
But like I was saying, Andy had even posted on Facebook that he was looking forward to being at our chapel service tomorrow or our Nerd Church service, and I'm like,
we don't have that.
Yeah, we're not having that. And it's not anything against Fayetteville ComicCon or that they dropped a ball. It's simply with everything with hurricanes and floods and life, I forgot to ask for panels. I forgot to ask for a Nerd Church time.
They were looking for you for one, so...
Yeah, they're not for that.
No.
But they're really cool. But, it's just nice that people are looking for that stuff. And I've gotten messages... Killing me with Trunks.
I love Trunks.
I've gotten messages 3 or 4 times today asking about, us having a service. So that's nice. And I appreciate that.
Wow.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Getting to meet Colleen, who is Android 18, and she is Yo-Yo Yowzero. I don't know. What's Creation Girl from My Hero? I can't do the anime names. But Creation Girl from My Hero is going to be there. I'm looking forward to meeting her. She's my celebrity, and I'm excited about this time. But no, I don't know. She's been my A game. It's really neat to be right beside Tom Savini, who's a legendary makeup artist.
I didn't realize who he was till I saw pictures and I was like,
yeah,
he's
he's a horror icon. That's really Dang, homie. Just killed my Frieza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right? Right? That's not cool.
I'm good at fighting games once I get the buttons correct.
Buttons or, whatever. It's not the fighter, it's the gamer.
No, it's the buttons.
You know what? I've got some buttons for you. Oh, blast. Sorry for the distracted, dismantled version of this podcast. We just generally are.
Oh, no!
We really are just playing video games and decompressing.
Oh, no.
But Tony Todd, the Candyman, has been right beside our booth tomorrow, like a lot, and it's crazy to see this guy that used to like legit frighten you when you're a kid just walking around Comicon. So that's weird, but I take it. It's really neat just to have the people around. I haven't got to meet the guy from the Munsters yet, Butch.
I haven't either.
But everybody else that I've talked to has been really excited, and he did the thing Friday night at the hockey game where he actually dropped the puck. That sound is Vincent almost beating me and then losing in a dramatic fashion. So Butch is going to be there, but no, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to go to church for a little bit in the morning. Vincent's going to open up the booth, but I'll be there pretty quickly after to be there the rest of the day. So I'm looking forward to spending a whole day at Fayetteville.
What time do I have to be there?
The door is open. Here's a promo. The door is open at 10 a.m.
Oh, I told Home Dude the wrong time. Yeah.
Who's Home Dude?
You know I don't do names. Don't embarrass me.
But doors open at 10 a.m. So you should be there by like 9:30 at the latest. I should be at the show by 10:30 at the latest.
So everyone who's gonna ask me where Hector is, he just told you.
I will be at church until about 9:30 myself, and then I'm gonna head over to the con.
So he will be there at 10:30, 11 o'clock.
And I'll be at the table except for the time I'm doing the Nerd Slam on the main stage there. So, I'll be able to see my booth from there, and I think Rose is going to come and she's going to hang out too.
What?
Yeah. So Rose is going to be around there. But in general, that's been good. So you haven't been to cons in a while with me. It's been a minute.
We went to Dansville.
Yeah, but I've had like 3 cons since then, I think.
No.
Right?
No.
I don't know. We did Conapalooza, and Conapalooza was fun. It was a really good environment. I really dug the atmosphere. My friends that worked there, like Candace and Nina and Kitten and all the other people that I had that worked there, did a really good job. Just organizing and making it a really fun show. I got to meet some really cool folks from Inroads Gaming Ministry.
Oh.
Right? They do like Faith and Fandom style with just board games. But like extensive board games.
Like Dungeons and Dragons and
not just like that, but like just the board games that take some time and investment. So
like Munchkin.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my gosh, you need to play that.
But he had a lot of board games. But it was just one of those things where I got to meet a lot of cool people at that show. So it was fun. And like Ernie Hudson was there, the original Ghostbuster. Mm-hmm. They had 3 or 4 they had 3 of the original Power Rangers and some other ones. And Vincent missed an opportunity to help host a panel with the original Power Rangers.
It was all the way in Tennessee, y'all.
It was in the middle of nowhere. I got it, and it was a long haul.
I got to go to work.
Currently, we only have 2 more shows for the year slated. We've got NC ComicCon, Bull City, which they just announced Chuck Palahniuk, the creator of Fight Club, is going to be at NC ComicCon.
You're so excited. You don't understand.
I've got a Fight Club bar of soap.
That is my favorite movie. I'm pretty sure, like, freshman and sophomore year, I saw that movie every single day.
That explains a lot of your psychiatric issues.
Oh, it probably does.
But no, Chuck Palahniuk is going to be at NC ComicCon, so that's just dope. I'm pumped for that. I've got things that I want to get signed.
Sucks.
Hey, shut your mouth. Krillin is the strongest Earth warrior. I'll have you know.
Earth warrior. He is going up against Kid Buu right now.
Krillin is just sucky in your hands, sir. I've owned you with Krillin several times so far in this time.
I need my cat back.
Lord Beerus needs to come back to you. But no, outside of Chuck Palahniuk being there, we also have Holly Hill Comicon, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And that is going to be in Burlington. We will be there for that.
I will probably not be.
You will probably not be there. But the cool thing is Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger, is going to be at this show.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and that'll be neat. And I'm going to try and come by Grand Strand Comic Con on November.
Is he at NC?
No.
Oh, dang it.
I'm going to try and swing by, what show? Grand Strand Comic Con in Murrells Inlet on November 3rd. Or 4th. I'm going to come by on the 4th. It's a cool show. Our friends DJs, Decals are running it. Candace and Kitten are guests there. It's going to be a cool show. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wow.
That's rude.
He brought in young Gohan to finish you off. He brought his Psyche alongside you. Again, sorry for the dismantled video game chatter in the background. So yeah, we've got a few more shows.
Do you have Mortal Kombat?
I think I got rid of Mortal Kombat. All I have is Injustice in this.
It's Injustice.
Okay. So with that note, what would you say was the most spiritually encouraging thing for you today?
I don't know. That's a great question. I think for me, can you pass my water as well?
Yes.
I think just seeing people that I think being at such a big church in Raleigh, you see some of the same people, and like they look the same. And not dissing my church at all. I love my church, but it's just nice to see people that don't look like the stereotypical Christian, and still love Jesus. Like there was this one girl, she had a WWE belt, and she was like all decked out and stuff like that, and she was just like, oh my gosh. Like at first I thought she was gonna be like dissing the book, but cause she just had her mouth open like, like kind of in like a weird, like almost disgust, but also could be really excited at the same time. And so, but she was really excited, obviously. She's like, oh my gosh, the first book's my favorite. And I was like, the first book's your favorite?
That makes me twitch. If you've been to our booth, you know that I struggle with the first book. Just because it's the first book and we've grown a lot. And
when she picked up the third one, I said, you're going to love the third one if you like the first one.
if I haven't said it before, book 3 and 5 are my favorites.
I like 2 and 5.
Yeah, okay. But, so go on. That was encouraging to see other people.
Yeah, and I think it was just really good to talk to, it's always good to just talk to people, and their encouraging words about, like, what we're doing, and good job, and keep up the good work, and you're doing God's work. What God's I really
plan.
wish...
God's plan. Go ahead.
Oh, I was like, what? What I really wish is more people would just come up there and pray for us at the table. So people that are hearing this podcast, if you just come and be like, can I pray for you? I will gladly accept prayers. Unless you are not spiritually right, because I don't want those. Don't want those prayers. But yes, just pray for us and encourage us. I think that's always a beautiful thing. And I think another thing that, not spiritually, but another thing that was kind of weird and encouraging is just like, one of my prints that I did really like, and the original is fantastic, but the print version did not turn out well.
Which one?
The Luna and Sailor Moon.
Okay, yeah.
The original looks great, but the print, I don't know. I think it's the type of paper I'm using. The kind of the rougher watercolor paper doesn't print well, but people liked it and they bought it. To where I was like, oh, I should put the rest of these out, and I did, and more people bought it. So yeah, that was great. But yeah, spiritually, I just think like just encouragement and seeing people like yes, and seeing like older people be like, oh, there is a spot for me here,
right?
Rather than what's going on.
I'm trying to get the science steak. Good. You're good.
Yeah, that's it.
For me, I think a lot of it is the same. You know, I was getting texts of people that were coming to visit me at the show, and I was gone because I was, you know, heading to the wedding. And, you know, I was really sad that I missed the people that I missed.
All the characters.
I have a lot of the characters. I was sad that I missed the people that I missed. Hit Breath of Life for you.
Where was that?
But it was so nice to know that people cared enough to come out. And that's the thing, when you're doing a local show, Fayetteville is our local show. Fayetteville is our...
Catwoman's only a level 4.
Yeah, well, it's Rose's profile. It is a local show, and if the local people don't come out, it doesn't help a local show pick a stage. So, you know, it matters to me that our community and the people that don't normally come to our cons and stuff will come to this. So, I don't expect you to hear this Saturday night when we get done with it, but, you know, support your local shows. I'll be out there, but Fayetteville ComicCon is a big feat, and this is our 4th year.
Oh, wow.
Right? Doesn't feel like it?
No.
But it's totally the 4th year.
I thought it was year 3.
Nope. Doesn't she look like the girl from Orphan Black?
Someone else said that.
But she totally looks like her. I really think it's modeled after her. I'm so out of touch with Injustice.
I love this game. I love Catwoman in this game.
Yeah, that's a big deal, is supporting your local shows. But yeah, with Fayetteville ComicCon, it's one we look forward to all year. We promote it. We hung out.
How do you grab stuff in this?
I think L button. Yeah, L button. We hung out. What night was that? Thursday night at the premiere of the new Halloween movie, and it was really cool just to be able to hang out and honestly to be at a theater promoting our local show, and you know, to basically have our booth up. We got to interact with what I think it was Methodist College. Had like a whole busload of people come through.
My gosh.
And that was towards the tail end of what we were doing, but it was cool to see a whole busload of people roll up in and talk to them, and they were pretty enthusiastic. I haven't actually seen Halloween, but you know, it'll be nice.
Any of them?
Huh?
Any of them?
Not the new one.
Oh.
I mean, it just came out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a weird look for Sub-Zero. It looks almost like Black Adam.
I know. That's why I was confused for a little bit.
But yeah, so we've done that.
Yeah.
And did we talk about the kid stuff after the movies?
What kid stuff?
About your kid names. Was that before or after?
I don't remember.
I don't know. We kind of lost track there for a second, but yeah, we're excited. Vincent's having babies.
Yay.
We've got 2 cons left for this year. And yeah, that's kind of where we are with life.
Just one baby, not 2 babies.
You don't know?
Yes?
Loaves and fishes, fam. Loaves and fishes.
Don't think it works like that.
With man, it's possible. With God, all things are possible. I'm going to quote scripture at you. You don't know.
Don't put me in the disco ball.
While we have a podcast, like we don't have the ability to talk about stuff all the time.
We're not friends.
Yeah, so how do you feel about Trench? Let's talk about Trench while we're finishing.
Ooh.
How do you feel about 21 Pilots' new album, Trench? Which Vincent and I are both 21 Pilots fans.
Yes.
And we're going to see them in concert in June. I'm going to see them in concert like in a week first. But we're going to see the Trench tour.
Yeah.
No, Bandito tour.
Bandito tour.
Coming up soon. So how do you feel about that album, and go?
I think, like, you kind of described it perfectly. Like, when we first talked about it on the phone, like, I really do think, like, it's my favorite album and your favorite album combined into one to make one album.
So it's Speaker Box and The Love Below, but without us arguing.
I was gonna say their previous albums, but since you had to bring Outkast into it, yes.
If you've been around us at the close of shows, we often get into the debate of Speaker Box versus The Love Below. But go on. Tell your story.
But yes, I just think I really enjoyed.
That was a great album.
It was a good album. I will admit that. I do like that. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Yeah, that was strange. I think what was the previous album before that? Before Blurry Face. Yeah. What was that before Blurry Face?
Vessel?
Yes. So I like Vessel is my heart, and I think
Vessel's my heart too. It's the first album I bought on vinyl.
Okay.
And Blurry Face was good, but Blurry Face wasn't Vessel. Blurry Face really was the whole pop, we're rock stars now thing a bit. Blurry Face also had some of the most deliberate spiritual content though.
But see, I couldn't get down. Like, I'm just not a huge fan of, like, pop music that's not trying to be pop music. If you're going to be pop music, just be pop music.
Yeah.
Like, be a Lady Gaga, be a Britney Spears, be a Beyonce. No one could be Beyonce, but whatever. It's a whole different story. But yeah, I just think it's really good. It's spiritually amazing.
Why would you say it's spiritually amazing?
I think, like, you don't... What?
Hitting the button.
Oh. You don't really... I mean, we talked about this in the car, too. It's just, like, you don't hear many Christians talk about their faith in such depth and such meaning and, like, doubting faith. Because there's a lot of doubt that they talk about, and especially with this album, and just being there for each other in community. You don't hear... Like, you hear all these, like, Hillsong United, and not dissing them at all, I love them, but, like, you don't hear them talk about, like, being a community and, like, being with someone even when they are, have drugs near you, and, like, in My Blood talks about stuff like that, and just walking along with your brother.
Where is that in My Blood?
When he says that even when they're smoking dope, I'll be there right by your side.
No, he's saying... He said if they're gonna like smoke, like attack you.
Oh, okay.
That's not a drug reference.
I thought it was a drug reference.
No, he's
took
talking
it literally.
No, like all the people he's talking about are the different ways people are attacking them. It's not a drug reference.
About it because he said keep it outside.
Yeah, like the toxic stuff that people are bringing in. It's literally not a drug reference.
I thought it was a drug reference.
No.
Oops. Oh well.
But same difference.
Same difference. Toxicity and whatever. But yeah, you don't hear that often. You don't hear about walking with each other. You don't hear the practical applications of being a Christian. What in the... Alright, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I liked it. And it's just fun. Chlorine's my jam, and so is Morph.
How is Morph so fun for you when it literally is just talking about over contemplating death?
Because I think about that all the time.
It's like, hey kids, let's have a pop beat and think about death. It literally is. Did you see my meme about Scott Pilgrim in this?
Yes.
We're here to make you sad and think about death and stuff. I mean, that's literally, they're the Sex Bombs. But with, techno beats. I don't know, it's... The idea that, them putting out an album where they address their doubts. And one of the things I'll say this, they do address their doubts in their music, but then Tyler turned around and put out a statement in an interview saying, yes, I'm still a Christian. Yes, I still believe in God. It's just hard to verbalize your faith when you're going through doubts in it. But like Andy Mineo's last 2 albums have been about doubts and about struggles and going through that process.
But I think... go ahead.
I just think it's important to be able to say, because, if we only portray ourselves to be verbal when we have the answers, we're not going to be able to actually be real with people.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying that. And I think, I did a devotional on the video for Jumpsuit, and I really do think that that's there, and I see a lot of spiritual elements, and honestly, it's just a solid album. And let's be super real, even if 21 Pilots weren't as spiritual as they are and stuff they deal with, the fact you can find like good music without profanity for a current generation.
As a youth minister / pastor, and you can attest to this too, with like just being around youth all the time, it is so hard to come up with playlists that aren't boring and that kids will like, and good music without cursing in it. Like, there's certain times where I just have to like look up edited versions of radio songs just because like all the other stuff is just terrible.
Yeah, it is. And that's why stuff like Judah and the Lion, most of Mumford and Sons, you know, they always have that one album they have cursing on. Or one song they have cursing on. It's one song on every album. It's so silly.
They just say the F word the whole time.
Yes, it's like, we're going to say the F word for 5 minutes just so you don't put us on a Christian
straight.
album.
Don't put me on Christian radio because I will do it.
I'll say the F word just to keep it. I really feel like that's what they're doing. But yeah, it is hard to come up with good music for that, and so I think that's a good alternative. And I think it's crazy. The last time I went to a 21 Pilots concert, the depth of the crowd, that there are 40-year-old women and 10-year-old boys.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, that's what I was expecting mostly. I was expecting a lot of like, because this is my first 21 Pilots concert, but I was expecting a lot more like teenagers and like.
Dude, I was not the youngest person in the room.
Were you the oldest?
No.
No, that's
like legit. I saw high school teachers from Lumberton. There, like the lady that manages Arnold's, our friend Lee. I meant like literally. I saw 60-year-olds there, and then I saw 10-year-olds, and
awesome.
You know, and the fact that Pet Cheetah is like my 5-year-old's favorite song, and then we can have like an in-depth discussion with my 10-year-old about like Leave This City or Neon Gravestones, which, you know, deals so much with the concept of celebrity suicide and stuff.
Yeah.
And that counterculture, like having a discussion with my 10-year-old on that is pretty deep, and I love it. We're going to get off of here. We're going to stop for tonight because it's late, and we have a show tomorrow, and I have church. And, yeah, we love you. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being encouraging to us and praying for us. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda never, because it's not real.